real, y'all. Men have one of the most, the Manosphere is one of the most powerful voices on the internet today. Okay. We are hearing what they're saying. They are being very clear about what they like and what they dislike. And I think a lot of women take issue with that because we are not meeting the preferences that they say they want. We are not meeting the standard. If I was meeting the standard, I wouldn't have an issue with your standard because I meet it. But I have issue or take issue with your standard when I don't meet it, when I'm not the preference, when I don't feel like I'm desirable. That's what it boils down to, is the fact that we want to be desirable. And when we don't feel like we're desirable and we feel like we're being rejected by what they're saying their preferences are, we're coming at, we're aggressive. We're, poking holes and diminishing what they're saying, discrediting them. But that's their preference. And they're entitled to their preferences.
Why in almost 2025 am I still seeing, not a lot, but here and there, why am I still seeing things about passport bros? The last I heard, passport bros were getting robbed, okay, in Brazil and Colombia. At least those two places. Like, why is that still a thing? And the logic behind it, to this day, still kills me. Because your lack of game, your lack of riz, your little bit of money that you have here, and then you're, just literally categorizing everybody. Oh, American women, so you've talked to every American woman. They're all greedy. They're all okay, so you've talked to every single woman in America. And you don't want to do dates, and you don't want to spend money on dates because you feel like you're being finessed. Nope. Finessed out of what? Out of dinner?
Wrong.
But you'll spend $1,500 on a flight, okay? Let's say best case. Let's say best case. Best case, you're going to Brazil and you spend $500 on a flight. $500 on the flight. Let's say $1,000 for a week for a nice Airbnb.
That's more than 500.
But then when you're there, what are you doing?
Smashing hoes.
You're paying money. Whether you're flat out saying, hey, here's some money to bone.
What?
Or you're doing dinners, and just because the dinners over there are cheaper, you're still doing dinners.
Yeah, but the difference is he's doing dinners with women and females that are 20 times better looking, 9 times out of 10, than the women that are out here looking absolutely ridiculous, looking like crap. And those women don't have attitude. Those women are attentive. Those women want to look after him. And no, he's not paying money. Even if he's paying money for dinners and he's still doing dinners, he's doing dinners out there with girls that he's actually going to be able to smash. See, dudes don't want to be all completely dried out of the dating market like you getting whatever you can get, breadcrumbing girls and trying to just, end up with probably 3s and 2s. Like, a lot of guys don't want to stay on the plantation. And that's what I think a lot of these haters, including the guys, really don't understand. Because they're so, stuck in that, that lower level of thinking. And it's just crazy. Elevate your brain, bro.
You're still having to pay for transportation. Oh. So what are we doing here?
Do me a favor. Shut the fuck up.
So if you want to, pay for free dinners, be the free foodie guy, be that guy, that friend, go right ahead and do that and waste your time, waste your money, and laugh at guys that are going overseas that are smashing some of the baddest women at, hella cheaper rates than, and saying $500 for Brazil, by the way. No, it's more than that. It'd be like $800, $900, sometimes $1,000 as well to get to Brazil, depending on where you live in the United States. So you don't know what you're talking about. And those dudes, you said, what are they doing when they get there? They link it up with women. They going to see the difference from a different country. See, you're so stuck on a plantation, you can't think about life outside the plantation, outside of Massa's house, a.k.a. Modern Women. You can't think about life outside of Modern Women because you're afraid to fly. You like Fat Joe. You scared to get on an airplane. You scared to fly. See, that's your problem, man. But passport bros, they got to have money to do those dates. They have to have money to travel. They have to have money to pay for expenses out there. They have to have money for those Airbnbs. So clearly they're not broke. Clearly they can get girls here, but why would they not think and use their money and resources and go elsewhere? Use your brain, bro. Stop being so soy.
You would always hear guys like, oh yeah, I only date foreigners. Like, I used to hear that all the time. Trey Songz got a song called Foreign. Like, it's not a new thought. And it does make women feel like they're not enough, not good enough. Like, because we're from the same country, I'm not pretty enough, I'm not beautiful enough, I'm not exotic enough. Like,
that's not game to me.
Yeah.
That's not game to me. And hey, you maybe you're not pretty enough. Yes, the answer is if a man had his pick, he would take the foreign woman. I don't know why these jealous women, well, I know why, but I don't get why these jealous women spend their time to explain something that made her feel a certain way instead of looking herself in the mirror and then looking at some of those women foreign or looking up foreign on Google and then comparing the two pictures and putting them face to face. Then you can figure out, okay, damn, this is the reality. This is what men go for. But women, y'all do not like to take L's. You like to stand around, safeguard each other. And it's ridiculous. It's just the blind leading the blind, the multiple blind mice. It's probably more than 3 women in there. It's crazy, man. It's like, hold yourselves accountable, but y'all can't, man. Y'all can't. You can't hold L's and say, okay, I understand why those guys are going after those women. It's hard for y'all.
Hey babe, I don't like you following this girl. Can you delete her, unfollow her, block her?
Okay. And done.
Cool.
I got you, bro. Hey babe, I see that your ex followed you and he's been commenting on some of your pictures. You've been replying. Okay. That's not cool. Can you unfollow him?
Unfollow him?
Yeah, I don't feel comfortable with that.
Whoa, wait. Are you being like toxic right now? Like, is this like a possessive thing? Like, I don't like that. That's narcissist.
That's your ex.
Okay, and now you're my ex. Get out. Please.
This is my house.
Now you're throwing your money in my face? Oh, please, just leave.
This is a pretty hilarious skit, but to be honest with you, this is probably 7 or 8 out of 10 of the relationships where the woman wears the pants and the man sadly wears the panties. And when a guy is able to cut this off, cut these type of masculine women that, they don't find attractive off and go overseas and deal with some of those women or hit up a couple chicks for some Tinder dates, meet up, do everything the right way. And then once you come back, meet your family, get your ends and hustle out in these American streets again, you're going to notice that there's a lot of women out there, since you've been gone, guys like you, that just can't take it. And they start sounding and saying things like this.
Is it still unclear that I've been trying to get my cheeks clapped this whole time? I've been trying to be yeemed, and it's not working. I just want my shit peeled back from the back. I want somebody to really just dismantle my shit. But I fucked around and started loving myself, and I don't accept the bare fucking minimum. Fuck!
Guys, this is how you know that we are kind of seeing a crisis where women's cheeks that will typically get clapped are not getting clapped. Even by guys that are thirst buckets and dudes that sit in the friend zone, they probably don't even believe it's real or the signs that are coming their way. And they can't even read the signs. A lot of guys can't even read the little silly signs women try to give when they, want you to come over, want you to do that without them saying it so they don't look a certain type of way. But that's how you know a lot of guys are getting the hell out of here. And sorry, you finally feel like the guys that's how they feel. That's sitting in your friend zone. Man, I wish I could just clap cheeks and do this and that. The same feeling you got, that's exactly how other guys are feeling that want to take you down, so to speak.
I'm in for rehab, I want to relax. Girl, you understand my needs and I believe that. Detox and revamp, things you do with your hands. You know I need that rehab. I'm here for rehab, I want to relax. Girl, you understand my needs and I believe that. Detox and revamp, things you do with your hands. You know I need that rehab.